Have you ever heard of a house built for ghosts? Not a haunted house, but a house literally designed and constructed for the spirits of the dead. Welcome to the Winchester Mystery House, one of the strangest and most fascinating architectural oddities in the world. For 38 years, construction never stopped. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The result? A sprawling, chaotic mansion filled with staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, and a story so bizarre it's hard to believe it's true. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of this incredible place. From the tragic woman who built it to the ghostly residents who may still walk its halls. So, grab your flashlight and let's explore the Winchester Mystery House. The story begins with a woman named Sarah Winchester. She was the widow of William Winchester, the treasurer of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. When William died of tuberculosis in 1881, Sarah inherited an immense fortune, equivalent to over $500 million today. But her wealth brought her no comfort. She had already lost her only child, an infant daughter. Years earlier, drowning in grief, Sarah sought guidance from a spiritual medium in Boston. The medium delivered a chilling message. Her family was cursed. The spirits of all the people killed by the Winchester rifle were restless and angry. They were the cause of her family's tragedies. The only way to appease them, the medium said, was to move west and build a great house for them. As long as she kept building, she would live. So, in 1886, Sarah packed her bags and moved to San Jose, California. She purchased an 8-room farmhouse and began what would become one of the most obsessive construction projects in history. The small farmhouse soon began to grow and grow and grow. Sarah hired a team of carpenters who worked in shifts around the clock. She had no master plan, no blueprint. Legend has it that every night, she would enter a special room called the Seance Room to commune with the spirits. They would supposedly give her the building instructions for the next day, resulting in the mansion's bizarre and nonsensical design. The sound of hammering was a constant presence at the estate for nearly 4 decades. The house became a labyrinth. It sprawled across several acres, eventually reaching 7 stories high before the 1906 San Francisco earthquake damaged the upper floors. Today, it stands at 4 stories, but it's no less confusing. Imagine walking up a staircase with 13 steps that just ends at the ceiling, or opening a door to find a sheer 2-story drop to the garden below. There's a cabinet that's less than an inch deep. Skylights are built into the floor. The house is filled with these architectural oddities. The number 13 is a recurring motif throughout the mansion. You'll find 13 bathrooms, 13 pane windows, 13 steps on many staircases, and even 13 hooks in the seance room. Sarah was clearly obsessed with the number. Perhaps for spiritual or superstitious reasons, we can only guess. One of the most famous features is the switchback staircase. It has 7 flights, with a total of 44 steps, but it only rises about 9 feet. Each step is only 2 inches high, making it a long and winding journey to get to the next floor. It's believed Sarah designed it this way because her severe arthritis made climbing normal stairs painful. But who was Sarah Winchester really? Was she a haunted eccentric, or a brilliant but misunderstood architect? Beyond the ghost stories, Sarah was a very private, intelligent, and charitable woman. She paid her workers exceptionally well for the time, nearly double the going rate, and provided them with steady employment for decades. She was also an innovator. The house had modern marvels for its time, including indoor plumbing, hot running water, elevators, and a forced air heating system. She held patents for some of the unique features she designed. So, while the story of building for ghosts is compelling, some historians suggest another motive. Perhaps the endless construction was a form of therapy, a project to occupy her mind and distract her from her profound grief, a way to create jobs and give back to the community. Or maybe, just maybe, she genuinely believed she was building a home for the wandering souls. The construction continued non-stop until the morning of September 5th, 1922. When Sarah Winchester passed away in her sleep at the age of 83, the moment she died, the hammers finally fell silent. She left behind a mansion with an estimated 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 fireplaces, and countless secrets. So, is the house actually haunted? Visitors and staff have reported all sorts of paranormal activity for decades. People hear ghostly footsteps walking down empty hallways, doorknobs turning on their own, and disembodied voices whispering in quiet rooms. One of the most frequently reported spirits is that of a handyman with a dark mustache, often seen pushing a wheelbarrow or working on a fireplace. Some believe this is the ghost of a loyal groundskeeper. Others have seen a woman in a Victorian dress, believed to be Sarah herself, still overseeing her strange, endless project. Many paranormal investigation teams have spent the night in the house, capturing strange audio recordings and unexplained shadows. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's an undeniable atmosphere in the house, a feeling that you're not quite alone. Today, the Winchester Mystery House is a California historical landmark and one of the most popular tourist attractions in the Bay Area. It's been beautifully preserved, allowing visitors to step back in time and experience Sarah's world firsthand. You can take guided tours through the winding corridors and bizarre rooms. The main mansion tour takes you through 110 of the 160 rooms, showcasing the most famous oddities. There is also an Explore More tour that takes you into areas previously off limits to the public, like the creepy, unfinished basement. The gardens are also beautiful and worth a stroll. The estate hosts special events throughout the year, especially around Halloween. Their candlelight tours offer a spooky, atmospheric way to experience the mansion after dark, with guides telling ghost stories and highlighting the creepiest corners of the house. They even have an axe-throwing range and a vintage arcade on the property now, adding a bit of modern fun to the historic site. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a tourist trap or a collection of architectural mistakes. It's a monument to one woman's grief, ingenuity, and perhaps her belief in the supernatural. It is a puzzle box of a building that reflects the complex and mysterious mind of its creator. Sarah Winchester may have been trying to outrun death, appease angry spirits, or simply find a way to cope with unimaginable loss. Whatever her true motivations were, she left behind a legacy that continues to captivate and mystify us over a century later. It's a physical representation of a story that blurs the line between history, legend, and the paranormal. So if you're ever in Northern California, I highly recommend you visit. You might not see a ghost, but you'll certainly feel the powerful presence of the story that built this incredible house. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Winchester Mystery House. What do you think? Was Sarah a haunted woman or a brilliant philanthropist? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating mysteries. See you next time.